I've really leaned hard on culinarian, haven't I? I think some of it sold well, and it's like, shit, let's go full bore, you know, balls deep. And part of me is questioning it, but my body keeps going. Anyway. Tally ho! Ooh. Gracious doll. Culinary Guild. God Fist. Langsat wants you to assist Atisha with a matter of great import. Just need to stop for a sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. Alright. Oi, Drumcaran, you're just the lad I was looking for. Which is to say, you'd be the lad what Latasha was looking for. She needs some practice hands, and you've got the only one she'll trust. Well, sides of mine, of course, but I've got my own matters to attend to. Take fair warning though, Drumcaran. The better you get, the more orders will turn to you. Tis a fine feeling, being relied upon, but it can be a right pain in the arse too. Any road, enough of me prattle. Run along and find out what Latashin wants. I have no idea how well that is. It's fun to do, but fuck if I know if I'm doing it well. That's true what they say. Oh, that's Diving Dove. Oh, you're so-and-so. It's just she's a recurring character, so. My tanks were going to help Drumcran. Now I'll tell you what the details of your task, but I must ask that you keep the utmost confidence. Ooh, better turn off the camera. The Admiral's scheduled to host an afternoon tea for visiting dignitaries, and the Bismarck has been called upon to provide the repast and refreshments. I've been charged with conceiving the menu and require help making a few sample dishes. I'll be grateful if you could prepare blood currant tart, a serving of pastry fish, and a cup of chamomile tea, all of the finest quality. As a woman at sea, the Admiral drinks liquor like most folk drink water, but the same cannot be said of her guests, and it's afternoon tea as opposed to a dinner banquet. Alas, we know little and less of their taste besides that, so I'm forced to consider a wide variety of options. It has proven to be quite a task, but with your help I'm confident we can serve up a menu to please. I know right now the only thought going through my head is, they sound like fussy little bitches. I'm just in no mood for their shit. Okay, moving on. Okay, we need a tart. Do I ever? No, sweet Jesus. Fine. I have the money. B-A-S-D-R-T-R-Y. Fish. While I do have chamomile tea on me, none of it is high quality. Just think I might see some of my own on auction there. Okay, look, class. Here's 75 high quality things. Just fucking take them. If only that was an option. It's just like, look, here, enough blood currant tarts and cups of chamomile tea to drown everyone here. I could kill everyone here with a single fuck. How are the items I requested coming along? Easy to forget. It's a blood currant tart, a serving of pastry fish, and a cup of chamomile tea that I need, all of the finest quality. Where's my hand gel? I know, I just get obsessive sometimes and feel like I must put some on. That's how I've managed to go through a 200ml bottle in a month. I think it was a month. Mayhaps long. Actually, yeah, it will be longer. Actually, been. Oh no, that was because I had another one to draw from. Never mind. I actually should go get more. Ah, such a tantalizing medley of aromas. Cannot wait to sample each one. But first, let's move to the other side of the room. You've outdone yourself yet again, Drumcran. As soon as the guests seat themselves at the table, their noses will be entranced by the rich, relaxing fragrance of chamomile. Having taken a warming sip of the tea, their attention will turn to tart and pastry. For an instant, they are at a loss as both dishes are prepared with such loving detail. Is this mere food to consume, or art to admire? Shit, I bought. They feel a twinge of sadness that they must have faced such beauty, but that sensation is short-lived, for no sooner do their teeth break the flaky crust than they experience a veritable symphony of tastes and textures. The making of pastries and sweets demands not only a delicate hand, but artistic sense besides, and you, Drumcran, are possessed of both. I can recommend you to the Admiral without reserve. I owe you an apology and explanation. I wasn't being wholly forthright with you. I'm indeed tasked with conceiving the menu for the Admiral's functions. It was my job to select a guild member who will serve as our chef. And I'm thrilled to inform you that that honour shall fall to you, the man who passed my test with flying colours. There is no doubt in my mind that you will represent the Bismarck admirably. Admirable. Admiral for the Admiral. Keep up the fine work and be close at hand, for the Admiral has need of you. Diplomacy of the skillet. Come here, I'll hit you over the fucking head. So, $3 for that. Does not pay back for what I spent buying them. It's still cheaper than making it. Cheaper as hell. I'm excited to receive word that a foreign dignitary has arrived in Minsa. I'm told you passed Latasha's test with flying colours, and now you have to cook for the Admiral's official functions. Well, the time's come for you to begin flexing and culinary muscles for the good of Minsan diplomacy. Aye, word arrived from the bridge just now. A foreign dignitary's come to Limsa, and the Admiral wants us, by which I mean you, to fashion a meal together. Natasha's got the details, so we want to speak with her. Go and do us proud, Drumcran. I've been waiting for you, Drumcran. I'm sure Langside has informed you we're playing host to a man of some importance, an emissary from the Holy See of Ishgard. Your task is to prepare a dish that will satisfy him. When the Admiral receives foreign visitors, she ordinarily requests that we serve them with the best of Minsan cuisine. However, this time she wishes to treat her guests to a taste of home away from home. A gesture of goodwill. This end, you're preparing a serving of Desmail gratin, a baked dish of eft-tail and poppatoes, creamy and warming, that is the mainstay in the cold climes of Ishgard. Suffice it to say that only the finest sample of the dish, made with only the finest ingredients, will do on this occasion. Off to the market! The fucking pie sums that someone else made. For I am a cheating goit. Does it take away a little from the tension of it? Like, there's much more build-up with the armor thing and whatnot. But fuck it. Fuck it to hell, I'm back. Rotten. Ooh, there's 4 different types. Poppatoes au gratin, though the wonderfully flavoursome Russo poppatoes are undoubtedly the star attraction, let's argue with the cream cheese that steals the show with its distinctive flavour. Several layers of thinly sliced dramo meat and vegetables covered in a creamy white sauce and baked. Just like I am. No, I'm not, sadly. Passed down through generations by the Desmail family, this dish consists of thinly sliced poppatoes and eft-tails baked in a creamy white sauce. Whenever my business brings me to Minsa, I treat my manservant to a hearty meal here at Bismarck. This is the least I can do to reward him for his excellent service. Gods know I paid a fellow little enough. Sorry, the face, the hair, something about it made the character look like he had someone else's face on. Is the Desmo gratin ready? Remember, only final sample of the dish will do for this occasion. Ah yes, it certainly looks and smells the part. I'll just see if the same can be said of the taste. Oh my, simply exquisite. The crust is baked to golden perfection, and breaking it yields the creamy goodness beneath. F-tail tends to be lean and sinewy, but grinding it solves the problem. Dish guardians have prepared the meal in this fashion since eras past, and I'm pleased to see that you've done likewise. As for the pulpito slices, they are boiled enough to be cooked true, and not so much as to render them bereft of texture. In summary, your Desmo gratin leaves naught to be desired. Unless you wonder, the dish takes its name from one of Ishgard's oldest and proudest families. House Desmo has long stood at the forefront of castle building. Legend has it the family created this dish in order to fill the bellies and warm the hearts of their workers, and I'm confident that your rendition will do the same for our esteemed guest. Today, your culinary creations shall serve not only to sate hunger, but also close the distance between nations. You can hold your head up high, Dromkaren. Keep up your efforts, and soon you shall become the equal of Master Langsat himself. Fuck. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, just get rid of the iron rings. Throw them in someone's pot here. No one will notice. I saw the one there. I was like, shit, did they take one and not give me fucking bastards? And I was like, no, wait, wrong one. I just got scared, man. Yes, skip cutscene. Langsat needs you to prepare a banquet fit for a sultana. Revenge of the Chefsbane. Thank the gods you're here, Dromkaren. The Admiral's due to receive the Sultana of Ul'dah, and the Bismarck's been called on to handle the welcoming feast. But that ain't the half of it. The Sultan has specifically requested that your cook can be served. It seemed word of your talents reached Her Majesty's ears, and naught would do, but she must sample your culinary creations. Now, that's all well and good, but there's a bleeding lot at stake here. Pleasing the Sultana would win ye more acclaim than aught else you could do. But if you was to pucker it up, well, I'd rather not dwell on it. Right now, all we know is she's keen to dine on Sumath Tasty. But if you want to guarantee your all client satisfaction, we'll need to know what she's hankering for. As always, you can count on the help of your guildmates. For starters, we'll do well to consult Dive and Dove, woman from Ul'dah, as you know. It might be as she can offer some insights into Sultana's preferences. Off you go now, and good luck. Sorry, the accent was slipping. Tried best, but there's fucking black eyes there. In Ul'dah, commoners like myself seldom get the chance to see the Sultan in the flesh. It is a great honour being called upon to grace Her Majesty's meal, but I warn you to proceed with caution. I'm sure you recall Lord Ul'dah, your erstwhile patron. Troubling rumours circulating to the effect that he arranged his royal visit. As a member of the Syndicate, it's entirely within his power to do so. And if whispers can be believed, Lord Ul'dah's sole purpose for bringing Sultan to Limsa is to humiliate you, Dromkaren, by extension to Bismarck. Whatever his reasons, it would seem he's still intent on proving our creations wanting. So to preserve her good name, it will be to your benefit to do this as Guma suggested, and learn all you can of Sultana's tastes. For this, I recommend you consult Natasha. Knowing her, she's already begun looking into the matter. Oh, you weren't much help. Well, you gave us that little hint about the Chefsbane being a goit, but yeah. I've been expecting you, Drumcrat. Maybe more bookkeeper than chef, but I'm no less a member of the Bismarck. Such I mean to do all in my power to see that she succeeds in pleasing Sultana. Lord Rito has gone to great lengths to prevent us from discovering Sultana's preferences, but discover them we shall. At any given time, there's a great many Aldens visiting Uminsa, be it for business or leisure. Suggest you begin by learning all you can from them. But I also wish to speak with Rube Echo Khan, former colleague of mine at Maven's Gate. As customs officer, she has overview of exports to Ul'dah. I realize this may be a stretch, but we cannot have too many hints. Kokorama. After calamity, I never thought I would sob. You would know about the Sultana. Her Grace is possessed of a good heart, that much is plain, but if you ask my honest opinion, she's rather young to be ruling. Oh, our preference is at the table. And in that case, I know for a fact that she's partial to ground pie. I once went to a pastry area to buy one, and been informed that her Grace had bought out the entire shop. Revenge of the Chefsbane. Well, yes, I do come from Ul'dah. Do happen to come from Ul'dah. Is there something you require? Wish to know what the Sultana likes to eat? It's scarce qualified to judge such things, but you recall this one time went to the markets. There's a vendor crying his stock of meats, and though it was to be believed his beef was bound for the royal kitchens to be used to make beef stew for her Grace. I hope that helps. Poor man. He's crying about his beef. I won't be able to do any more culinary quests after this till I hit Heaven's Ward. What the Sultana likes to eat, you ask? I cannot claim first-hand knowledge. But some moons ago, there was an article in the Metro Eye. Her Grace was on a royal visit to Gardenia, where she reportedly fell in love with a local dish, something called Trapper's Quiche, if memory serves. Revenge of the Chefsbane. I could teleport over, but I'm figuring I'll just run it. I'm thinking the loading screen in between them might be, too much of a pain in the ass. All vessels that make use of limited posts, who must I see to have my ship unquarantined? How much is the tariff for selling lemons, woman? Oh, this is the Arcanist Guild at the same time. Well, it's handy. If anyone complains, you can just fire a spell off on them. Box full of sparklies, box full of shinies. Could you be more specific? Alongside make Gobby tremble and quake. And they're apparently just miming at each other. Those dream floors cost us a fortune. How about you take a crate for yourself? Trying to bribe her? Excess levies and disallow contraband for the welfare of the market. Trade can only be free when buyers possess the necessary assurances. Whatever rule of law, the streets will be overrun by traffickers and cutthroats. I must speak from the Bismarck. With I should send word that you might be along to learn what manner of cuisine the Sultana enjoys. I do not have plain answers for you. I can tell you that F-Tails suddenly vanished from the instant market right before her Grace arrived. Some investigative work revealed that tails were snapped up by the East Ireland Trading Company, which is shared by none other than Lord Rito. Some I doubt it's a simple coincidence. After all, when one thinks of F's tail, one cannot but think of the monotonous dish, F-steak. I would wager the Lord Rito seeks to prevent you from making it. All the more reason to prepare a plate, no? I did not know why a critic would want to condemn a good chef. How dare you be good at your job? How dare you not be shite? Give you a taste of the back of my hand. Oh, wrong one. Should have aimed for the one below. Crikey. What do you say? Nope. Apparently nothing to say. Tis good to see you returned, Rumcran. Judging by your latest expression, I take it your investigation has borne fruit. 4 potential fruits, you say? An F steak, a bowl of beef stew, serving a trapper's quiche, and a crowned pie. Picking which one the Sultana's greatest tender for is a quandary. So why not prepare them all? This is to be a grand banquet, is it not? It would certainly not be taken amiss were you to present several dishes. With that settled, best you get to work. You'll say that all dishes must be prepared to the highest standard. Once ready, please deliver them to the banquet venue. Speak with Xantea at the Bulwark Hall, and he'll grant you admittance. This is the moment of truth, Drumcran. Go and do us proud. Go to the markets and buy someone else's work. Oh. Crikey. Here, one sec. Hello. You can hear me, hear the game, see the game, and I'm indeed recording. 27, 28, 29, 30. Beautiful. Lally ho. To the markets we go. Okay, first is EFT, STA, okay. EAK, apologies. I wish there was just like a bank on our WoW that I could just easily bung stuff into. Though admittedly my bank in WoW is more than a little full. Steep. Spinach quiche. A savoury pastry made by baking a mixture of sautéed spinach and cream cheese within pie dough. Eggs, cheese, and chopped eft blended together and baked in a flaky crust. A favourite amongst the Ishgardian nobles. And crowned pie. It would be more dramatic and whatnot if I was actually making this shit myself. But my god, is it cheaper for me just to buy it. Bulwark. Here it is. Like, I feel there's better build-up and whatnot with the armor quests than here, but probably part of that is I'll do a bit level kind of thing. You are the culinarian Drumcran Taldros. I'm informed that you'll be serving an eft steak, a bowl of beef stew, a serving of trapper's quiche, and a crowned pie for the Admiral's banquet. My lords and ladies are beside themselves with anticipation. Pray do not keep them waiting overlong. Ah, the dishes. Yes, everything appears to be in order. You may enter. Yeah, seems Ruban isn't always with her. Kind of felt her glued at the hip. Given that he is her podium. I do declare, that was the most magnificent meal. My soul amended that I could not eat another bite. Would that I had the girth of a gobel. You're Ul'dah. Into the harbour with you. It gladdens me to see your majesty so well satisfied. Forsooth, never have I known such satisfaction at table. You do not exaggerate when you told me that a culinarian of surpassing skill was to be found in the Umsila. Never did I imagine that it would be you, dear Drumcran. Thanks to you, I've tasted heaven. My gratitude is yours. Okay, I do like that bit of continuity of her actually fucking recognizing us. Though, to be fair, I think she should recognize you in any case, because for us, while we started off in Ul'dah, other people would play envoy to them. Like, remember how we played envoy to Gardenia and Limso Minsa? If you start off in there, like Limso Minsa, you play envoy to, presumably, to Ul'dah and Gardenia. And so on and so forth. You get to meet all the leaders. It's to show the setting to you. So, all in all, they would recognize you, but it feels more significant to me as I'm an Alden character. So, for coin and country. How could he possibly know every one of the Sultana's favorite dishes? Instead of being humiliated, he ends up winning her Grace's adulation. Bah! Did you say something, Lord Wotorito? Nay, Your Majesty, I was merely admiring the cuisine. As you say. But truly, your presence here is this prize of the highest order. You must allow me to send you a gift befitting your service this day. You were given to understand that I requested you by name. Forgive me, but there appears to be a misunderstanding. I'd entrust the arrangements wholly to Lord Wotorito. But fuck off. Let's head back to Langset. I really do need to sort out my inventory and see inventories on my retainers, because that is going to come back to bite me in the arse. Not just on, but in. That's how serious it is. Sometimes I butcher sayings, and it's awkward, but... I've heard all about it, Drumcran. You did it again, God's bless you. To have the Sultana herself praise your cooking, as a taste of heaven. Else, even I can't boast such a feast. It's such a feat. The Admiral commends me for training such a fine culinarian, but I did no more than teach you what it means to be one. Make no mistake, 'twas you what did all the hard work. You've surpassed even myself for fame, Drumcran. There ain't nothing left I can tell ye what you don't already know, what you don't already can. I'm prouder than I've got any right to be. Nay, t'ain't no modest accomplishment, lad. And from here, you go on to reach even greater heights in our craft. But wherever you'll end up, always remember me words. It's passion what makes a culinarian. Without passion close to your heart, go and put smiles in the faces of folk with your cooking. You can be sure I'll keep striving to do the same. Chantico. Slightly though inferior, we'll take the gold pieces. This concludes culinary quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Though in order to take the next series of quests, you must first reach the following requirements. You must fetch product key for Final Fantasy XIV: Heaven's Word, and you must complete the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you've done so, the next culinary quest will be available from Wangset. Nope, nothing to say. Let's go do the alchemy quests. And by that I mean, let's go to Ul'dah, home port. Ul'dah, buy the potions and then just go give it to him. INTELLIGNCE, intelligence. It's a mega potion. Mind. And vitality. Also, it's clear what's going on in this storyline. The guy's beloved died, and he changed rather drastically, became rather fixated on trying to bring her back. And she died in the calamity, and we are now assisting him in the process. He's reaching the zenith of it, and it's sink or swim time. Bubble, bubble, tile, and bubble? Oh. Let me just switch to armor for a second. Change my hat. Yeah. Display hat. I need to find my alchemists. The mega potions to your system, please. Intelligence, mind, vitality. Do not think to fool me with some batch of mediocre marvels. This is work someone else made, but here you go. Kinda does take away from the questing, but still. Yes, yes, these are suitably superb, as every work is swift, precise, and uncommonly brilliant. Black scorpion to sharpen one wit, Araman membrane for the mind, boiled grenade ash to fuel vitality. All are necessary components in the alchemical process I attempted earlier, self-same one that ended so abominably. On that matter, I offer my apologies. I was so unwaringly confident of success that failure put me in a frenzy to gather a batch of new ingredients post-haste, and to manage this feat quickly meant I could not do it alone. I was able to, however, to prepare another incomparable mega potion of strength while you were at work on these potations. Properly combined, these four of the primary attributes, strength, vitality, intelligence, and mind, can effect mortal resurrection. And now, my dear assistant, you understand what I hope to achieve with its highest of alchemy. Does this revelation shock you? Did you think the dead beyond our reach? That is certainly the common perception, and even I am forced to acknowledge the seeming insanity of my actions. But I believe in alchemy's unlimited potential. It was the cause of my regret, and it should be the source of my salvation. I've spent too long in this path to fear from it now. Do you recall the time we spoke of Ul'dah? She was the elder sister of Ul'dah, the Makot, to whom you delivered these potions of blindness. Ul'dah was is my one and only love. She was taken from me during the calamity. But I will see her again. I will not rest until the day I tell her the one thing she must know. Presumably that he loves her. It is beautiful, tragic, sad, but there is a beauty to it. It's also relatable. Though in my case, it's not alchemy or love, it's full body prosthesis, because I don't want to die. Every day I dread, that's still existential crisis and dread going on. I'm suffering inside. Guildmaster Severin appears to be isolated, appears to have isolated the missing element in his work. Is that you, my loyal assistant? I've done it. I've isolated the flaw. My understanding the process was incomplete, since simply reviving Wanage's corporeal form was insufficient. In order to call her spirit and bind it to her body, I need an anchor of sorts, some manner of memento that you would recognize. But I have no such physical memories, no material object that you might have treasured. That is why I would have you visit her sister, Ul'dah, and ask that you might spare me a keepsake. Meanwhile, I'll start on the a moment of dizziness, nothing more. If I must, I shall work in my sleep. It will not be the first time, but if all goes to plan, such extremes should not be necessary. Sever needs something of Wanage's, something that she treasured. He yet persists in this madness of his. I do not, as Severin believes, seek to forget my dear sister. There are still nights when I lie awake wishing at the power to change the past. Wanage and I were once insatiable wanderers, you see. We travelled the world practicing the arts of conjuring. It was in Ul'dah, however, where we found a home. Wanage found Severin. Though the son of a wealthy noble house, he spoke, constantly mastering the secrets of alchemy. My sister told his childlike passion endearing, and was smitten by her gentle attentions. I wished him naught but happiness. Yet this was true for many in Eorzean. The night of the calamity brought a brutal end to their joy. I volunteered to join the allied forces, and perhaps feeling a twinge of our old wanderlust, when Hadra chose to join me. It became her last adventure. I've none left to remember her by. Even if I did, I will not give it to you. But to forestall Severin's inevitable insistence, I'll at least provide you with a direction for your futile quest. You might try speaking with adventurers in the quicksand. They're merchants at the old Ruby Road Exchange. My sister had her fair share of admirers. Perhaps one of them will hold the key you seek. Now, that assistance is, still appreciated. There's the words. Seriously? I didn't think we'd end up in the, here. Nice little, connection. Unaja? Oh my, yes, I know her. I always envied her effortless talent. If I tried to actually use the wand of which... If I tried to actually use the wand of which she was so fond, I could have fainted from the exertion. She did let me hold it once, though. The exact name of the weapon escapes me, but I could tell it was enhanced with quick-tongue materia. It's a great tree stone, if it matters. Didn't know Naja? My, it's been some time since I last heard that name. Naja and Ul'dah, the famous conjurer sisters. I don't know why my voice broke there for a moment. What can I say? I'm an older I can say I'm an old romantic. I thought myself quite the fortunate fellow indeed to run across them in my travels. I heard that the elder did not survive the calamity. I should like to see that. I should have liked to see her wield that wand of hers once more. Such grace, such beauty. Bit jarring. Who? Ah, the elder, the Conjurer's sisters. Spoke with her once or twice I did. I was interested in that wand she carried. Budding rosewood, if I recall. Not the standard model either. Seems she had it specially made. She got a stunning figure in that robe of hers too. I meant to ask her about it next time we met, but I never got that chance. Such a shame. Budding rosewood wand melded with a quick ton materia tree to Severin. Okay. This is liable to be a bit steeper, a bit harder on the pocket than the one we just did. Buying a wand and then the materia already in the wand would be pretty steep. I'm waiting for, but I got money. It won't be that steep. Budding. Yeah, it is steep. First time I saw it here. I don't think I have any quick tongue. And I don't know how to find it quickly. So I'll just buy some. Quick tongue materia tree. Steeper than I thought it would be. Main hand. Should be in the final thought. Or no, they build according to level. Budding rosewood wand. Yes. Alchemist Guild. Do fucking hate these. Port. RMT activity. Blacklist. Do not fucking buy gold, people. Or gil, or whatever the fuck. Do not buy it. Have you acquired a suitable memento to activate Ul'dah's anchor? I'm sure her sister Bella would know if any such objects existed. This is Ul'dah's rosewood wand. I would recognize it anywhere. Huh? You say you crafted this weapon? My wonderful assistant, you're truly full of surprises. Though my love maiden never wielded this particular wand, it is similar enough to the original to serve our purpose. Yes, I can remember I could spend the remainder of this day explaining to you the underlying principle of ethereal anchors, but let us carry on with the alchemy, shall we? Now that we have all the necessary materials, we'll once again begin the painstaking process. Stay with me this time, my patient assistant. You deserve to see the fruits of our labor firsthand. The components are in place. We shall see the result in mere moments. It will not be the result you desire. Rebellion. Return to me my sister's remains. You've had your chance, Severin. The process was a success. Everything went perfectly. Even now, Ul'dah struggles to free from death's covetous grasp. Why do you persist in deluding yourself? The gift of life is not within the alchemy's power to give. The miracle belongs only to the gods. Well, not for the sake of Ul'dah's memory as you have. The limitless potential of alchemy is beyond your understanding. Ah, you foolish, stubborn man. Stop. Stop fighting. The both of you. Ul'dah? Is it truly you? Severin, you look awful. Have you been up all night again? Some new subject of research? Ul'dah, I was working on something important. Terribly important, but I'm done with that now. I must tell you how sorry I am. When I think back on the days we spent together, I remember naught but your quiet smile as you listened to me blather on and on about my work. It was ever the same scene, repeated over and over. There's so much I could have done for you. So many ways I could have made you happy. Please, forgive me. But my dear Severin, the passion is what I loved most about you. She's gone. No. She'll never be gone. Not while I'm here to remember her. Do you mind if Ul'dah has the wand, though a poor substitute for her sister's body? It has been touched by Ul'dah's spirit. As for myself, my regrets have been laid to rest. I even sleep in a bed this night. Not the result I was hoping for, but certainly a beautiful one nonetheless. It is strange, though it has been scant moments since I stood at the very peak of my discipline. I am filled with inexplicable ambition. As I stand free to devote myself to new alchemical pursuits, might even consider shouldering a portion of the guild's commissions. Without your help, I don't know that I would have survived my obsession. You were, without a doubt, the finest assistant any alchemist could have. I thank you. Now that you've conquered this mountain with me, what will be your next endeavor? The realm of alchemy has no boundaries. The possibilities are endless. Paracilius. I want to look up this name. I feel it's significant to what we just did.